And welcome to today's second game of week 2 here in the Hometown Football League. Big Paulie coming to you. And today we go back to Foxborough in New England for this game between the San Francisco Gold Raiders and the New England Patriots. It's a 65-degree day here in Foxborough for this afternoon Sunday game between San Francisco and New England. San Francisco being a combination of 49ers and Raiders, New England being the New England and Boston Patriots. Bill Walsh roaming the sidelines for San Francisco. Bill Belichick doing likewise for New England. Y.A. Tittle is going to start today for San Francisco. Tom Brady will lead the New England squad. San Francisco a 14-point favorite. Well, we'll see how that goes. Sure, New England still smarting from that 23-10 loss to New York a couple of nights ago. In recording time, that is. It's a brand new week. 65 degrees, minimal wind, 0 to 10 miles an hour. New England won the toss, so Heron is back deep, and this is going to be a touchback. New England will not want to take any chances right away. Set the offense for New England for you. Cunningham and Collins, as was the case in week 1, are going to be your running backs. Walker and Edelman representing the more recent Patriots dynasty at wide receiver. Rod Gronkowski at tight end. Tom Brady, quarterback out of Michigan. Gray, Hanna, Coppin, Menkins, and Armstrong are your offensive line. We'll set the San Francisco Gold Raider defense for you after this trap to Sam the Bam Cunningham. Sam Van Cunningham, I should say. That's a gain of 5. Grayson made the tackle. It'll be Haley and Hardman at defensive end, Nomalini and Stubblefield defensive tackles, Mack, Willis, Peterson your linebackers, Brown and Lester Hayes, the all-Oakland cornerback core, Lott and Grayson will be your safeties. A 2nd and 5 from the 25 will go dive to Tony Collins. Close to a first, and he has it. Running a lot on the tackle. And it'll be a 1st and 10 from the 30. And I think we're going to mix it up and throw the ball here to Wes Welker and his orchestra. That's caught for 8 yards. Willie Brown made the tackle. Look at Willie Brown real fast out of Grambling. Famous for that interception for a touchdown he made in Super Bowl 11. That sealed the game for them against Oakland. Gave John Madden his only Super Bowl trophy. A 2nd and 2. We're going to move the tight end over to the left side, and we're going to run Cunningham off tackle left. And a penalty down.
Offsides. Defense. Number 59. 5-yard penalty.
That's Peterson who gets called for the penalty. A 1st and 10 now at the 43. Will go Cunningham off tackle left. And he picks up 3. Haley on the stop. We'll go Welker. Actually, we need to go to Edelman since we went to Welker before. Short slant. And it's caught. Pick up a 5. Lester Hayes brought him down. Setting up a 3rd and 2. We'll go Cunningham. 84% chance of a first down going off tackle right, so let's do that. And he's got the first. No, he does not. No, he does not. It's just short, say the officials. New England will not challenge here. It'll be a 4th and inches situation at the 49 or 47. Too early, I would think, to go for it, so they're going to bring Ryan Allen in, and he will punt. Rolls dead at the 4, a 1st and 10 for the Gold Raiders at their own 4-yard line. And off we go. Let's set the San Francisco offense for you. Gore is going to be your sole running back. They're going to go 3 wide to start the game. Rice, Owens, Wilson, your wideouts. Soltel at tight end. Tittle, your quarterback. Shell, Upshaw, Otto, Cross, and St. Clair. That's a very talented offensive line core that the Gold Raiders have as they start from their own 4. They're in a hole. They give to Gore and he picks up 6. They bring Hugh McElhenney into the game as a second running back, and that will see how that sets up everything. Yeah, he'll replace Wilson who was in a wide out position, and now they bring in a second running back. We'll set the defense for New England, I should say. McGinnis and Seymour, your defensive ends. Wilfork and Adams, defensive tackles. Linebacker core Tippett, Brown, and Vrabel. Haynes and Law, your corners. McCourty and Malloy are going to be your safeties. It'll be a 2nd and 4 from the 10. And that's a screen to McElhenney. Picks up 10. And the game reminding me that Y.A. Tittle threw for 302 yards in the very first game in HTFL history when they beat Kansas City. San Francisco beat Kansas City in the first game. Okay, 1st and 10 now, ball at the 20. McGinnis on the tackle, but Seymour was hurt on that Gore run for 3 yards. That's Jim Otto at center wearing 00. 2nd and 7. Incomplete pass. They were looking for Jerry Rice, but Ty Law got there. Battle of legends there. 3rd and 7 now at the 23. Tittle scrambles and picks up 8 for the first down. Take a look at Tittle real fast out of LSU. And they note that he had a pretty good game against Kansas City. Kansas City defense, very stout. You'll see them in the next game. They'll be on the road playing Baltimore. Back to the action. 1st and 10, ball to 31. And that's a sweep to the right. A pitch to the right, I should say. To Hugh McElhenney, and he picks up 6. And let's see, it looked like Seymour made the tackle. Yes, he did. 2nd and 4 at the 37. First down play, it looked like Gore off the left side, just a touch. McCourty on the tackle. 1st and 10, ball to 41. 3-yard gain for Gore on the left. On a trap play, Ty Law came in, made the tackle. Ty Law wearing number 24. And that's a 2nd and 7, ball to 44. Little dump pass out to McElhenney. Caught for 12 yards before Brown made the tackle. They move into New England territory now at the 44, 1st and 10, Gold Raiders. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Same spot, ball to 44. A first down as Tittle finds Jerry Rice over in the middle. And Ty Law was very capable of the tackle. You don't want Jerry Rice getting loose on the slants. In his career, you could throw a short pass to him and he could make it a long gain, if not a touchdown. Ball to 34 now for Frisco, 1st and 10. Incomplete pass.
Encroachment defense. Number 55,
San Francisco's going to get
penalty.
yardage out of it as McGinnis is called for encroachment. A 1st and 5, ball to 29. McElhenney right side, and he picks up 3 yards before Vrabel knocks him out of bounds. It'll be a 2nd and 2 from the 26. Tittle scrambles, another first down for him. Haynes on the tackle. Gain of 8. As is not the 49ers, the Gold Raiders. Combination of San Francisco and Oakland players. They're on the march. 3:23 left in the opening quarter. 7-minute drive so far on 14 plays for the Gold Raiders. 1st and goal. New England red zone now. San Francisco has just entered. It's an end around play to Owens, Terrell Owens. No popcorn for him as Seymour pulls him down for no gain. 2nd and 10 at the 18. Tittle over the middle to Rice for a touchdown. Great receivers of all time. You're not going to keep him off the scoreboard. And it's 6-0 Gold Raiders. Here's the extra point try. It is good. Janikowski puts it through, the Oakland Raider kicker. And right now it's a 7-0 Gold Raider lead. Heron back deep for the Patriots. Takes it, returns it, out to the 34. So the Patriots get the ball. trying to establish a running game, but this 49er, and that's 49er again, I said 49er, Gold Raider defense is pretty good, so it's going to be tough. We'll go Cunningham, trap right. Nothing there. Loss of a yard, in fact. Hardman was hard on Cunningham, and it's a loss of a yard. So the Patriots respond. They will go 3 wide. Terry Glenn on a medium out. Not there. Patriots panicking a little bit here? Well, that would be unlike Bill Belichick to panic. We'll go Gronk, medium slam. It's caught. First down. Pick up a 13. Ronnie Lott was there on the tackle. Getting down to the end of this first quarter, we're going to go sweep right to Cunningham. And it's good for 3 yards before Willis could knock him down. That'll end the first quarter. 7-0 San Francisco. Back for the second quarter. Big Paulie coming to you. Foxborough Stadium in Foxborough, Massachusetts, just outside of beautiful Boston. Welker, short out. And it's there, and it's caught for a first down. Brown got him out of bounds. Gain of 10 yards. First and 10 from the 49er, 41. We'll go double tight end. We're going to really want to pound the ball at Frisco here. Sweep left, Cunningham. Good for 4.
Holding offense number 87, 10-yard penalty.
But quite literally, hold everything because you got a penalty against Gronk. First and 20. They'll go back to the base formation. Pitch right to Cunningham. Haven't really run to the outside all that much so far in this game, and they pick up 5 yards on the right side. Brown on the tackle. And let's see, Brady is 4 for 4 out of 5, 36 yards. Cunningham 6 carries for 17. Second down, ways to go yet, 15 yards. We'll go short out to Gronk as they throw into the wind. Incomplete. A third down and 15 now. We'll go Edelman, medium hitch. Well, actually, we should go long because that will not be enough for a first. Incomplete. Looking for Terry Glenn. So again, the 49er offense flummoxed a little bit. They will have to punt from inside San Francisco territory. Be a sideline punt by Ryan Allen. They'll try to pin him here. And it rolls dead at the 5. So again, another good punt for Allen. But the last time San Francisco was in this spot, they went all the way down and scored on a 96-yard drive. They'll start from the 5 this time as opposed to the 4. The first possession they had, a first and 10. Looking for Soltau, incomplete. Malloy was there to break it up. Second and 10 from the 5, their own 5. Be careful, boys. And this time it's a throw to Gore, and he gets 9 yards. Third and 1 from the 14. First down. No, he did get the first down. I thought for a moment that he did not, but no, they are going to mark him past the first down marker. Wilfork on the tackle for New England. New England on their heels. They played a good team on Monday night against against New York, and now they're playing San Francisco, who many believe is going to be one of the best teams in the league. First and 10 at the 15. Schedule makers did not do New England any favors, putting these two teams right up there for New England to play. Incomplete pass. Tittle was looking for Soltau there, but McCourty was there to jump in front of him. Second and 10 at the 15. New England needs a big play. Incomplete. They throw to Owens. Owens couldn't find it. Third and 10. Ball at the 15. San Francisco using 3 wide receivers and New England in a nickel. Incomplete. They were looking for Jerry Rice, but it's not there. So New England's going to get it back, barring a turnover, and they should have good field position. See how the punt goes. That's Davis. Punt. Heron caught it, but he was drilled by Tatum. A fumble, but Heron made his own recovery. pick up a 4 yards on the return, and after all that, Patriots have it 1st and 10 at their own 40. We'll go screen to Cunningham. San Francisco showing blitz, and that might work to our favor. Incomplete. Cunningham dropped the pass. Butterfingers. Pitch to the right, Sam Cunningham. This is going to be a nice gain from the roar of the crowd. Peterson tackles him, but not before he gets 8 yards. Double tight end formation, short pass, and we'll go to Welker. And San Francisco. Can they stymie in there?
Pass
Yes,
interference,
they can, but it's
defense. Number 37,
anyway.
5-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Lester Hayes got called for PI, and it's going to be a 1st and 10 New England at the 47. And once they've entered San Francisco territory, they've been having trouble in this game. We'll go Collins, pitch left. Confuse him with that. A gain of 4 as the pitch to the left, that was not to the tight end side. Willis made the tackle. And it's now a 2nd and 6 at the 43. We'll go to the 3 wide receiver set. And we will bring Welker in for a slant. Number 83, and he has it. 8 yards. And it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Pats at San Francisco's 35. Pitch to the right for Cunningham. He's getting a lot of work so far in this game. 8 carries, 25 yards, so he hasn't really been too successful, but you never know when he's going to have that big play. Edelman, medium hitch. Not there, but a marker.
Pass interference, defense. Number 37, automatic, first down.
There's that Lester Hayes again. One of the all-time great defensive backs, but not helping his team's cause with 2 pass interference calls on this drive. 7:56 left till halftime. Ball to 23. Deepest penetration in the game for New England. They have a 1st and 10. We're going to short out at the Gronk. Loss of 4. As Tom Brady cannot find his brand new Tampa Bay teammate. Stubblefield sacked him. It'll be a 2nd and 14. We're going to go Collins, and we are going to go screen pass. Just try to keep San Francisco. Brady called a timeout. I'm going to keep San Francisco guessing here. Still 2nd and 14. We get to call another play. After the timeout call, short hitch to Edelman. Try to get it a little closer. Not there. 3rd and 14, so time to get down to it. Long pass to Gronk. Can Gronk save him? Not this time. Hayes was again all over Edelman like a cheap suit. But the officials keep the flags in their pockets on this occasion. So it's going to be a 44-yard field goal to bring Gostkowski out. Only about a 53% chance he makes it. And he doesn't make it. No good. 7:02 left till halftime, 7-0 San Francisco. Okay, so San Francisco with the ball, 1st and 10. Ball their own 34. McElhenney, not much there. Seymour on a tackle for New England. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10 at the 34. Shotgun double wide set for San Francisco. Fumble, and New England's got it.
The previous play is under review.
Oh, the booth review. And
upon further review,
nope, San
the runner
Francisco's
was
keeping
down
it.
by contact.
San Francisco keeps it. They rule him down by contact. No fumble. A 3rd and 5 now for the Gold Raiders. They lead by 7. Ball to 39. Or picks up 11. That'll keep the chains moving. 1st and 10 San Francisco. Ball exactly at midfield. Gore gains 1. Brown on the tackle. 2nd and 9 at the 49. It's a slant, and it finds Soltal for 14 yards before McCourty could bring him down. Let's look at Soltal real fast. Out of Minnesota, 3 catches for 45 last week, and he is a deep threat. Tittle so far, not too impressive statistically. 7 for 13, 84 yards and a touchdown. Where they're really winning this game right now is on time of possession. They have had 2 long drives. Uh, well, they had 1 long drive, but they've been holding the ball much longer than New England has, and have been much more consistent getting first downs. Okay, 1st and 10 at the Patriot 35. Looking for Rice, but Law got there, swatted it away, incomplete. Why didn't you try to grab it, Ty? 2nd and 10, ball to 35. This time they go to Rice again, but Lawyer Malloy was there. 3rd and 10 now at the Patriot 35. They go to Soltal. It was like a dump pass underneath, and he picks up 5 yards at the 30. It's down to the 30. So that sets up a 47-yard field goal try for Sebastian Janikowski to make it 10-0. He's got the wind at his back, but he pushes it to the right. No good. So New England gets the ball back after both teams have now missed field goals. Ball to 37, 1st and 10. We're going to go long slant to Welker. Not there. Welker was hurt on the play, but he is staying in. He is staying in, wanting to help his team. And we're going to pitch it right to Sam Cunningham. Gain of 3, and Lester Hayes got hurt on this last play. And he shook it off, but San Francisco is going to call timeout. Try to optimize the amount of time they have on defense. On offense, when they get the ball back, we'll go Edelman, we'll go medium slant. First down. Brady threw a dump pass to Cunningham, and he hustled to the first down marker. 2:42 left. They'll go hurry up. We'll go Gronk, and we will throw a short hitch. Covering Gronk well, but he still makes the catch. First down, and that moves it to the San Francisco 43. We're going to try to get another play off before the 2-minute warning. Slant to Terry Glenn. Not there. 2-minute warning. Still 7-0. New England trailing. How about 4 wide receivers in the game now? They'll go to Irving Fryer. Short hitch. Irving Fryer, famously from Nebraska, played in that great 1984 Orange Bowl game with Miami that went down to the last minute, where Nebraska had a 2-point play, a 2-point conversion to try to win the game and failed on it, and Miami won the national championship on that one play, 31-30. Anyway, a 3rd and 10 now for New England. We're going to medium hitch it to Edelman. And again, once San Francisco is backed up into their own territory, New England seems to self-destruct, or so has been the case so far in this first half. Minimal odds at a field goal here, so they will just punt it, and Ryan Allen will just try to pit them deep. This time the ball goes to the end zone for a touchback, and San Francisco starts at their own 20 with 1:43 on the clock. Quickly put it in play. Gore, a screen pass for 11 yards to the right side. And San Francisco uses another timeout. They have 1. New England's got 2. 1st and 10 from 31. Looking for Soltal. He could not hang on to it. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Gore picks up 8 yards. Brown on the tackle. Got out of bounds, so that stops it with 1:21 to go. 3rd and 2 at the 39. Incomplete. 4th and 2. New England will get it back. They try for a block. I would try for a block here. Let's see if it will play out. Aaron caught it. Carter brought him down. A pickup of 1 yard. 1:06 left. New England probably want to play it safe and just try to go with safe passes. We're just going to run a slant to Edelman and see what happens. Caught for 9 yards, and they'll burn a timeout here with 61 seconds to go. Still a 7-0 game. We're going to head out of bounds on these next few plays. Short out to Gronkowski. Caught. And he got out. 8-yard gain. And he makes it 1st and 10 at the 32. Medium out to Welker. Instead, it's dumped out to
Holding
Collins,
offense.
but it's going
Number
to come back.
73, 10-yard
Holding
penalty.
on Mr. Hanna. And I'll make it 1st and 20. San Francisco will get the ball to start the second half, so you really want to keep pushing here. Let's try one more play. Medium slant to Gronk. Quite smartly, San Francisco in pass defense mode. We just might want to run out the clock now. Cunningham, trap right, pick up 2, 37 seconds left. San Francisco called their last timeout, which won't matter because we'll just run a dive to Collins and chew up the rest of the first half clock. 7 yards, short of the first. 4th and 11, but we will let the clock run out. Score at halftime, San Francisco 7, New England nothing. And we're ready to begin the second half of play. San Francisco with a 7-0 lead, and they will get the ball back. Woodson back for the Gold Raiders. Received this kickoff from Gatkowski. Took it in his end zone, brought it back to get a 24 or 29-yard return. 156 yards in the first half for San Francisco, 120 for New England. Things about even. Like I said in the first half, San Francisco had that big drive in the first half. When they first got the ball, they went 96 yards, and that has quite literally been the difference in this game. They'll start from the 24, 1st and 10. Long pass to Rice, and he's got it. 52
Holding
yards,
offense.
but it's going to come back.
Number 63, 10-yard penalty.
Upshaw, Gene Upshaw, who would go on and become the head of the NFL Players Union in the 80s. He got called for holding. 1st and 10 at the 20. I'm sorry, not 1st and 10. 1st and 20 at the 14. Gold Raiders. And that's caught. Going to be short of the first down by just a little bit as Wilson went up and made the catch. Just short of the first. And it will be 2nd and inches from the 34. Tittle. He's got a good arm. Dumps it off to Gore on a short pass, and that's 9 yards worth of gain. And Tippett was there to tackle him at the 43. That's Gore that was tackled, not Tittle. And the 1st and 10 at the 43 for the Gold Raiders. Penalty down.
Holding offense. Number 78,
Shell for
10-yard penalty.
Art Shell, who would go on and be a coach for the LA Raiders at one point. Ball to 33. Incomplete. They were looking for Soltel on a screen pass. Kind of unusual to see a tight end screen. But not to be. 2nd and 20 at the 33. Deep drop for Tittle. But he was hurt on the play. He was hurt. Pass was batted. He's out for the game. He looks like he injured his knee. But that's not a problem for San Francisco because they have a very deep bench. Steve Young, the one-time Tampa Bay Buccaneer, is going to enter the game at quarterback and probably fill in the rest of the way. And of course, Young can also scramble out of his quarterback position. Facing it here, 3rd and 20. Screen to Gore, and he picks up 5 yards. Of course, the beginning of the end of Steve Young's career was when they played the Bucs in 97, and he got knocked silly by a knee from Warren Sapp. That was pretty much the beginning of the end for him as a big-time quarterback. Punting time now for San Francisco. They'll go inside the 15. Looks like it'll be returnable, but not for much. Aaron brought down after 2 yards. Goldson was there. And it'll be a 1st and 10 for New England from there. Cunningham off tackle right. Nothing doing. Mack knocked him down. Loss of a yard. We'll go Welker, medium hitch. Instead, it's a dump off to Collins, and he gets 10. Short of the first down, though. Double tight end, dive Cunningham. Just short again. Very similar to a first half scenario where they had about a 3rd and 1 and could not convert it. But that was inside San Francisco territory. Hayes came up, made the tackle, and a big tackle it was. Patriots are going to punt. They'll send Allen back deep. Nelson, make that John Taylor, had the opening, gained 11. Nelson got to him. So Steve Young, the signal caller now for San Francisco, 1st and 10 at the 41. Forced fumble, but Young jumped right back on it. Loss of 5. Young gets hurt, they have Joe Montana. That would not be a considerable drop off either. A 2nd and 15 at the 36. Incomplete pass. Young looking for his one of his favorite targets back in the day, Terrell Owens. Incomplete. 3rd and 15 from the 36. Throw to Rice, and he's got it for 32. Ty Law brought him down. That's 3 for 60 on the day for Jerry Rice. Let's take a look at Jerry Rice like we really need to. He had 4 catches for 55 yards last week. Of course, he's out of Mississippi Valley State, one of the great wide receivers, and one of the great players in NFL history. 1st and 10, ball at the Patriots, 32. Little give to McElhenney, no gain. McGinnis got to him. 2nd and 10 from the 32. 3-yard gain.
Holding offense. Number 63, 10-yard penalty.
It's going to get wiped out. Gene Upshaw called for holding. 2nd and 20 at the 42. That time Young had a throw knocked down by Wilfork. 3rd and 20 at the 42. Advantage defense here. They were looking for Owens, incomplete. Asante Samuel there to jump the route. Patriots should get it back. We're a little more than midway through the 3rd quarter, still 7-0. Too far down in distance to try a fake, I think, so we're just going to let the punt roll. Maybe it'll be a touchback, and it is. Sam Cunningham off tackle right. Try to establish the running game. Pick up of 5 yards. Both teams have not done well running. New England as a team, 16 for 51. San Francisco, 14 out of 48. 14 carries, 48 yards total. Brady has been held to 88 yards, and Tittle has 174 on the day up to this point. We'll go Gronk. We'll go short hitch. Not there. A 3rd and 5. 4 wide receivers now for San Francisco. They'll go to Fryer on a short hitch. Marker down, though, before all that could get started.
Ball start. Offense. Number 12, 5-yard penalty.
Tom Brady got called for the penalty. He probably did a little head fake. And it'll be a 3rd and 10 from the 20. They'll stay with the 4 wideouts. Go Glenn. Go medium slant. Not there. Great coverage by San Francisco, even though Leo Namalini, the one-time NWA heavyweight wrestling champion back in the 50s, kind of co-held the belt with Lou Fez for a bit. Got a finger on it. No catch. And it will be a 4th down and 10 for New England. They will punt the ball. Ryan Allen.
Illegal block. Receiving team.
Good game for San Francisco,
penalty.
but it'll come back. Mack called for a illegal block. And San Francisco starts at their own 32. 5:57 left 3rd quarter. Your score is still 7-0. We've been stuck on that score a while. See what San Francisco can do here on a 1st and 10. Loss of 1 yard. Gore tried a trap left. Brown was there to meet him and met him rudely. 2nd and 11. Gore tries the left side again on a sweep. Brown again reintroduces himself to him. You should invite him over for dinner, the way these two have been playing against each other. A 3rd and 6 from the 36. Young scrambles to his right, throws the soul towel, incomplete. Patriots getting the ball back. Here's the punt, and he was going for the corner. Got it at the 14. Davis with the punt. So New England starting in bad field position at their own 14. They've only gained 135 yards, but San Francisco really hasn't done too much better. 221. That big drive they got, that 96-yard drive, being the difference in this game so far. Cunningham, sweep right. And this is going to be a nice gain, 8 yards. So what do you do on 2nd and 2? Well, I think we're going to go medium pass, play action to Edelman. Look for number 11. It's there. 22 yards. So maybe this is the beginning of something good for the Pats to trail 7-0. Trap right, Cunningham. Stick to Cunningham. And he does not gain anything. Hardman treated him rudely. And if you're playing defense, that's a good thing. 2nd and 10. Go to Collins on a short pass out of the backfield. For number 33, it's not there. Right through his hands. That's 2 drops for him today. We'll look at Collins real fast out of East Carolina. We mentioned him a couple of nights ago when we did the New England-New York game. Played on the 80s teams that did well. Of course, that 1985-86 team that went to the Super Bowl. New England's first trip to the Super Bowl. Since then, there have been many trips to the Super Bowl, and they got blown away by the Bears 46-10. Anyway, 3rd and 10. We'll go 3 wide. Motion man. Medium pass. And we're going to look for Terry Glenn. And again, the Patriots having all kinds of trouble converting on first. Brady now 11 out of 26. I don't think they would dare try to pull him here, but we'll send Allen back to punt. He goes coffin corner, and that goes out of bounds at the 6. So New England kind of winning the field position game. Time's running out. 1:49 left, third quarter. Ball at the 6 for San Francisco as they start, but that was no trouble for them when they got their touchdown. 1st and 10. They go deep to Owens, incomplete. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 10. End around play. Oh, this was not good. We got a Jerry Rice and an end around on his own end zone, but Seymour was there to get him in the paint for a safety. And the Patriots now cut their lead to 5. Your score is 7-2. New England gets the ball back on a free kick. It is Davis there to punt it away. Nice return on the free kick, 20 yards. Booming punt by Davis of 69, if you want to call that a punt. I don't know if you call free kicks punts in football, because they come up so rarely. Safety is not a typical play. And New England will start at their own 31, a 1st and 10. I think they got to go try to get something while it's hot. Now, Edelman, medium fly. Looking for number 11. Incomplete. Lester Hayes. This great San Francisco defense just really giving New England all kinds of trouble. Off tackle right, Cunningham. A pickup of a little.
Encroachment defense. Number
But waives the
73,
playoff as now
5-yard
Malini
penalty.
was called for encroachment, and that's 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. Cunningham, off tackle right. Just keep doing that play. First down. So New England with the first non-elective safety in HTFL history. Green Bay scored a safety against Minnesota a few nights ago. But that was an intentional safety. This was the first non-intentional safety. 1st and 10, ball at the 41. Medium hitch to Welker, and he's got it. 14 yards. So they're going to end the third quarter on a high note, and they'll have the wind at their backs to start the fourth quarter. Your score: San Francisco 7, New England 2. And we're ready to start the fourth quarter. We'll go Cunningham off tackle right. No gain. Again, New England has been snake bit once they cross midfield. See if that continues in this fourth quarter. Hopefully not if you're a Patriot fan. We'll go medium out to Edelman. Brady rolled to his right, found Cunningham, and Cunningham had room to run, picked up 11 yards, a first down. Ball now at the 34 of San Francisco. Do you go long if you're New England? We'll take a shot here. Play action to Gronk. Long pass. Go for the money here. Brady was sacked by Peterson. No, not Peterson. Cunningham took the short pass, but ran into a muddle of people. And it was Peterson who tackled him. And that brings up a 2nd and 8. Cunningham off tackle right. And he'll knock the yardage down a little bit, 5 yards. Setting up 3rd and 3. Gronkowski, short hitch. Again, they got the wind advantage. Marker down.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 42. Automatic. First down.
And it looked like it was Ronnie Lott who got called, maybe? Yes, that was Ronnie Lott. The graphic did not specify who the penalty was against, but I saw Ronnie Lott up there in the picture, and I just double-checked it, and yep, that was him. We'll go Cunningham, and we will pitch it to the right this time. That's a nice gain, but a fumble.
Offsides. Defense. Number 73. 5-yard penalty.
Fumble recovered by New England, but Leo Namalini got called for an offside, so they'll take the penalty yardage and make it 1st and 5. They get three cracks at getting 5 yards instead of 4 cracks at getting 5 yards as opposed to 3 for getting 2. We'll go Cunningham off tackle right and just keep getting the ball to him. Pick up a 4 yards. That's 19 carries on the day for Cunningham. The little score total here on the lower right had already updated by the time I looked at it. 3 catches, 20 yards. Now a 2nd and 1. We'll go Collins, dive play. Give Cunningham a breather. First down, Namalini there to tackle. They challenged the marking.
Upon further review, the runner was stopped short of the first down. No timeout will be charged.
And San Francisco uses their only challenge to question the spot of the foul, and it was a good one. They ruled that he was short of the first down, so San Francisco does not lose a timeout, but they lose their one challenge. In HTFL play, and stop me if you've heard this before, each team gets one challenge to use, but all scoring plays and all turnovers are looked at in the booth, the review booth. So it's kind of a cross between modern day rules and old rules in terms of how the replay works. And if you're New England here, what do you do? That was just a replay of the last play. Cunningham off tackle right. Gotta get the first down. We do. Gain of 3. So San Francisco, 14-point favorites in this game. They're getting all they can handle here from a very game New England squad. We will go sweep left Collins. Got a 10% chance of scoring. No gain. Cunningham tired. So I want to use him as a decoy here. Play action short pass. Oh, you got to give it to Gronk here, right? Incomplete. Haley on the deflection. Now a 3rd and goal, but still plenty of time, so New England might be inclined to kick a field goal here should things not work out. How about Brady on a draw? No, doesn't have too many good odds of working. We'll go slant to Edelman. From 7 yards out, not there. So Gaskowski will come on and try one from 24. And it's no good. Oh, doctor. Gaskowski will over an 80% chance of making the field goal, and he strikes it. And San Francisco comes out giving up no points and still with that 7-2 lead. No, it's not the Giants and the Red Sox playing. It's the Gold Raiders and the Patriots. First and 10 at the 20. Gore, right side, 4 yards. Haynes on the tackle for New England. Got to get the ball back. They've been snake bitten all day. Once they get into San Francisco territory, the missed field goal being the most recent example of that. Gold Raiders now with a 2nd and 6, looking to go 2-0. Incomplete. Looking for Soltow. 3rd and 6. And they were looking for Rice that time. Incomplete. They will get the ball back. New England will. And this is a good return for Heron. Blue brought him down. And that's a gain of 12 on the return. And they're now at San Francisco territory to start off with. At the 49, we'll go Gronk. Short hitch. And Gronk's got it. Tries the stiff arm running a lot, but he makes the tackle. A quick 9 yards. Dive to Cunningham on 2nd and 1. Oh, not there. Oh. Willis was there on the stop. Okay. Short pass, but we're going to play action and we're going to go to Welker. Incomplete. I think the Patriots got to go for it here, considering everything else they have tried, they've been snake bit with. We'll go screen to Cunningham. Not there, incomplete, and San Francisco's going to get back on downs. 6:58 left. Would have been a 58-yarder from there, and I think that would be beyond the leg of Laskowski. Steve Young back on the field. 1st and 10. Ball at the 41. First down as McElhenney picks up 11, and that gives him 5 carries, 20 yards on the day, two catches, 22 yards. It'll be a 1st and 10 at the 48. Good defensive game so far. Incomplete. Dumped at the Gore. Couldn't get any more. 2nd and 10 at the 48 of New England. Gore up the middle for 2, making it 3rd and 8. Don't be late. Ball at the 46. Gore with no gain. Seymour there. And it'll be 4th and 8. Ball at the 46. New England getting it back, barring a turnover. And they do a coffin corner punt. Out of bounds at the 15. Aaron did not get a chance to get it. Okay, so do or die time for New England. They're running out of time here. 4:26 left to go in the game. They trail 7-2. Medium hitch to Edelman. Oh, but Hardman was there to sack him on the blind side. My goodness. Tom Brady, hope he has good insurance. He'll need it. Lawrence Taylor got to him twice in the first game, and he took a blindside hit there, really taking a pounding. 2nd and 18 now from the 7. We'll go Welker short out. Incomplete. Welker dropped that pass. That's 2 drops for him today. I think if we have a 4th down, I think New England will punt and just hope they could play good D. And right now we're going to go for a long slant to Edelman. Loose coverage for San Francisco. Edelman could not hold on to it, but Stubblefield will be out of the game. Looks like he injured his hand. So it'll be Haley Hardman, Nominelli, Young, Mack, Brown, Hayes, Lott, Grayson, Johnson, and Tatum. Ryan Allen back to punt for New England. And something happened here. Fumbled the punt, and Menkins got on it for New England. So New England catching a huge break. And they will have the ball at the San Francisco 40, but they need a touchdown now. I don't think kicking a field goal will cut it. And I think they're going to try for something big here. Julian Edelman on a long hitch. They look for number 11, incomplete. And it's 2nd and 10. Cunningham, screen pass. And that's good for a first. Pick up a 13. And we're going to go to Cunningham on a pitch left. Picks up 1 yard that time. We'll go back to 3 wide. Gronkowski, short hitch. 2:35 left. Oh, Mack got him. Khalil Mack. So Tom Brady, target of abuse so far, back in the pocket. And it's going to be a 3rd and 13 from the 30. And I think they have to try to score here, a touchdown. Let's go with route plus. And we will go medium fly to Edelman. And it's there inside the 10 at the 9 for a first down. 2-minute warning. So the game's going to hang in the balance, this second game of the year for each team on this next series of plays. Okay, we can't really go to Cunningham. Long odds on a throw here. How about Gronk on a short hitch? Edelman for a 6-yard pickup. Hayes on the tackle. 3-yard gain. They'll go hurry up. We're going to go Brady on a draw. See if we can beat the odds on that. Touchdown! Tom Brady calls his own number. And it's 8-7. They will go for 2 here. Trying to go up 3 points. How about Collins? Let's see. Best odds is off tackle right Cunningham. And he's got it. He's got the 2 points. So New England taking the odd route to a 10-point total, and they lead 10-7 with a $1:29 on the clock. They'll kick it at an angle, try to avoid Woodson getting it. But Woodson did get it, and he got it out to the 23. The Gold Raiders are going to send Craig and Biletnikoff in the game. That's Roger Craig, who played for the 49ers on the 80s team. Number 25 is Freddie Biletnikoff, best known for playing for the Raiders back in the 70s. A 1st and 10 at the 23. Pitch to Roger Craig, no gain. No gain. You'd think San Francisco would throw the ball down the field, but not on that play. 10-7 New England. New England looking for their first win. San Francisco trying to avoid their first loss. 2nd and 10. Scramble for the ball after a fumble. Craig jumps on it. They lose 4 yards. San Francisco is going to burn a timeout, but they have a 3rd and 14. Not a very desirable situation for them. They go to Wilson. He catches it for 6. A 4th and 8. San Francisco can't convert. It's going to be a very tough road for them to climb. Craig dives, gets the first down. 10 yards. So they stay alive. 45 seconds left. Ball at the 35. 1st and 10. Incomplete. They were looking for Freddie Biletnikoff out of Florida State. Yeah, I called that one. 2nd and 10. Time the enemy of the Gold Raiders. They were looking for Owens. He was double covered. Incomplete. Now a 3rd and 10 for San Francisco. This time they find Owens. A first down. 12 yards. 21 seconds left to go. It's now or never time for the Gold Raiders. A 1st and 10 from their own 47. They throw to Wilson, broken up by Davis. 15 seconds to go, 2nd and 10. Starting to look like they'll need a touchdown. They won't get in the field goal range that soon. Throw deep, incomplete, looking for Biletnikoff. With 7 seconds left, New England sending everyone back and hoping that the Gold Raiders don't morph into the 2018 Miami Dolphins. One play. Last play of the game, perhaps. They throw deep, incomplete. They were looking for Blitnikoff, and that is it. Final score, New England 10, San Francisco 7. New England and San Francisco now each at a win and a loss. And not much scoring in this game. You see it all there. Tittle threw it to Rice late in the first quarter for the first score. Then a safety by Richard Seymour. Then Tom Brady ran it in from 3 yards. The two-pointer to Sam Cunningham was good. And New England, your 10-7 winners. That moves New England to 1-1, as I was saying. San Francisco now at 1-1. Half game behind Denver. Denver has yet to play. Our next game will be the unplugged game where we'll just let the AI announcer Ray Curtis handle it, and I'll just come in with commentary from time to time. Kansas City at Baltimore. After that, Tampa Bay, Carolina, and Arizona traveling to South Florida to take on the Miami Dolphins. Hope you enjoyed today's broadcast. Once again, our final score, New England 10, San Francisco 7. This has been Big Polly coming to you, and I hope we get to talk again real soon. Bye-bye again, everybody.